is a story all about how my life got flipped, turned upside down, and I'd like to take a minute, just sit right there.
Ahem, ahem. This is not a personal poem about these two men, more about the men women choose over the men they prefer. Jada chose Will. Jada preferred Pac. Will was alive. Pac was dead. Pac was a poet, a gangster, a womanizer, an activist, a prisoner, a revolutionary. Will was a rapper, an actor, a father, an adventurer, a producer, a visionary. Jada, alpha. Will, beta. Pac, alpha. To know your entire relationship would not exist if someone else was alive is pretty rough. When Pac died, Jada was now handcuffed to a cream puff. She was forced to trade in the tough rapper and the buff diving on that muff for an overstepping of marshmallow fluff the public deemed was hot stuff. The nice, decent, safe guys don't always light your panties on fire, whereas the dangerous guys presumably can make the same panties so wet they could be used to put out a roaring campfire. Now, of course, as with anything, this is not an accurate depiction of all dynamics existing between the male and female species. But like mumble rap, a subgenre of actual rap, we can call this, for lack of a better term, a subspecies. Dale Carnegie famously said, and I quote, "The expression a woman wears on her face is far more important than the clothes she wears on her back." I'm sure there's a feminist somewhere spinning in her grave listening to that as an attack. If you were privy to Jada's The Red Table Talk, and the smack Mr. Smith delivered to Chris, as well as any interview that Jada has partaked in, as a Christian, you would see her facial expressions are the identical twin of moral sin. This potato-skinned evil woman would give you a loaded apple equipped with a firing pin. Will, sitting across her with the teary eyes, butthurt staring at her like a human mannequin. Now, of course, no one truly knows the details to their public relationship. However, I think at this point on her mockery run, we can assess this isn't a very healthy companionship. Pac has been dead for about 173 years, and Jada, at every chance she gets, still brings up their kinship. I wonder how Rashida Jones feels about Jada's consistent reimagining of her at the time of his death fiancé tales. Very little is discussed of Miss Jones, waiting in the Vegas hotel room when Pac was at MGM Grand going off the rails. 4 bullets went into Pac that night, the poor sacrificial lamb. Soon after, Jada was on that news cam, Dirty Mac in Rashida's position, enjoying a love diagram. Excuse me, ma'am. Let's not even discuss the 173 years later what she posts about Pac on the gram. Don't you have like a full-grown, every much alive man at home, girl? These types of chicks just make me want to Earl. Here's a pearl of wisdom. You are not a pioneer for women. You figured out how to buck the system. Hardly had to worry about your personal income. And straight up, Pac is dead, and you don't deserve to live in the Fresh Prince's kingdom. That all.
I begged and pleaded with her day after day, but she packed my suitcase and sent me on my way. She gave me a kiss and then she gave me my ticket. I put my Walkman on and said I might as well kick it.